Hey guys, my name is Nate. I know I've introduced myself before as Avernus, but I think it's time that I grew up and told you my real name. I'm 21 years old now, and I was like, I don't know, probably 18 or 17 in those videos. I don't know, it was a little while ago. Anyway, so I made those I Love My Mac videos about 3.5 years ago. I've had my Mac for about 4 years now, and I've learned a lot about it, and I wanted to show you some of the things I've learned and some of the things I've changed and some of the new things that I use all the time. Watching those other two videos reminded me of just how much I've changed with this. So this is sort of going to be a 1 in 3 part series. It's just this first part is going to be on why I love my Mac, what I've changed, what I've learned, and then the other 2 parts are going to be on phones and tablets. So this is just my personal opinion. I know there's like always this big flame war in the bottom about Mac and PC, but I don't care because I love my Mac. So, so I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've learned and I've changed, and I'll see you on the screen. Okay, guys. So a few things about the old videos that I wanted to share with you is that I never use front row. Actually, I know I went over that in the first video. I was in shock and awe about it, but actually, I just never really use it, and this is kind of on a side note, is I'm actually not with Cassie anymore, which is the girlfriend I showed in that picture, or the video on one of my videos. But anyway, so that's just kind of personal stuff. I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, so the first thing I want to go over is some things I've changed about this computer, and it's the RAM upgrade that I did, and I want to show you. You can see it here. Oops, about this Mac. 4 gigs of RAM. This came with 2 gigs, and I put that was 2 1-gig chips, and I put 2 2-gig chips in it. Now, they say that Snow Leopard can only access, or sorry, this one in particular can only access 3.3 gigs of it. But I found that it gave me enough of a speed increase that I was pretty happy with the results. In fact, here's iStat up here. As you can see, my CPU is working pretty hard because of iShowU. But the memory usage is I've got 1.5 gig or 1.1 gigs free, 1.1 gigs active. So somehow this all adds up to 3 gigs. I noticed the speed increase, and I needed that for my photo editing and things like that. The next thing is I upgraded the hard drive to a 650 gig hard drive, which is really great because it only had 160 when it came with it. So that was $100. The RAM was $100. Let's see, where the heck is it? Serial ATA. And yeah, it says it's got 620 because it doesn't always register the full amount with a new hard drive. There's certain things. Also, I have 30 gigs partitioned for Linux, which is, I know, just like Linux. Mac is just like Linux, but I just want a full Linux experience, so I have Linux Mint on it. I never use it, but whatever, that's okay. Something I had to also change about this laptop is the battery. It stopped getting charging, and it stopped charging, and basically, it would only stay charged for like, I don't know, 45 minutes, and it wasn't going long enough for me to watch a video in bed, like The Office or something like that. I couldn't get through an entire Office, and so I got a new battery for $70, a third-party battery, and so far it's working pretty good. Charge lasts about 2 hours and maybe 30 minutes, something like that. Sometimes longer. It depends on what you're doing. Fourth thing is, in the old video I was using Safari. I found that Google Chrome is actually really much better. In fact, I'm going to open up Photo Booth. Oops. 2 words. Jeez. So that you guys can see me. Oh, you're going to find my Facebook and friend me. Okay, there I am. Alright, so I use Chrome now, and it's got a pretty cool. Okay, I'll show you one of the other additions I've made here. So this is a Cinch. The Cinch is a great program. It has a feature that Windows has actually that I wanted, and what it lets you do is drag it to an edge, and it will fill the screen, that side of the screen, with that program. I can also do it here. I guess you can't do it with Photo Booth because you can't enlarge it, but you could do it with this program, or a lot of other ones. Like certain programs you can't do it with, like Photoshop, because they have fixed aspect ratios, but there's not too many. So you can do it left to right, or you can do up top and it'll fill the screen like that. So I'm going to keep it like this for now. Use Google Chrome. I have a shortcut key. I reprogrammed my caps lock key to be a new tab in Chrome. So if I actually am in Chrome and I press the key, it will open a new tab. And so that you can search. It's like the Chrome CR 48s that got shipped. I don't know if you remember those. Gosh, Nathan, what are you doing here? This is my new girlfriend. That's not very flattering. That's a little better. I'm scared to even go over here. Oh my gosh, these are crazy. Yeah, that's Brittany. That's my new girlfriend. Been with her for 3 years now, something like that. Anyway, okay, so enough of that. Alright, so I showed you the new Cinch program. That's really great. I use that all the time. One thing that Windows got right is the Cinch program. Well done. Okay, the next thing is Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. I have 2011. Oops, that's not right. I spelled it wrong. EXEL. And PowerPoint. Oh man, gonna crash the system. Just kidding. If I close that, close that. Show you. Just kidding. Okay, so you have your pretty typical. I know. Opening up Windows programs, killing my system here, and recording a video. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so this looks just like Windows does, except that I think it actually has a better interface here because, I don't know, it's just laid out a lot more cleanly, actually. In some of the charts sections, this is a little different, I remember, from writing reports on school computers. Get back here. And so, yeah, that's Word. Here's Excel. Pretty typical stuff. Equal 2 plus 2, 4. Sweet. Math works. Okay. And then PowerPoint. Choose slide. And got a title. I love my Mac Part 3. So you got just your basic functionality here, and it comes with a whole slew of other programs like Communicator and Remote Desktop and all this other stuff that I've never used and I don't ever see myself using. But anyway, so that's all good. I wanted to put something to rest here, and it is the right-click theory that PC people have. That, oh, Macs can't right-click, Macs can't right-click. Okay, so I have a Magic Mouse. Bow. Alright, okay, so it looks like it only has one big button, but actually it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. So, yeah, that's a lot of buttons. Anyway, I will attempt now to right-click on a Mac. I'm going to demonstrate a left-click, drag, yeah, and then a right-click. Boom, new folder. I'm going to name it Booyah. Oh, or not. Booyah. Right-click. Okay. Hello. Alright. So, those are a few things that I've learned, a few things that I've changed. This iStat program is really great. It's not free anymore, but it was for a little bit, and it shows you how much hard drive you've used up. As you can see, I've used up a lot of hard drive. It's all my pictures. I have like 40 gigs in pictures, and I guess it's probably all my movies, but anyway. So, this is a really great program. It's like $1 or something, and it Shows you CPU, how much you're using, stuff like that. The last thing I want to show you on here is this new little Apple script that is actually really cool. What it does is it's rate me. I'll put a link to its source code in the description. But what it is it prompts you every time your iTunes plays a song that isn't rated. And so it's kind of like a nag program, so that you have a song list that's completely rated. So I'll go to library, go to this view, and iTunes, scripts, rate me. So you keep this thing running, and you play a song that's not rated. Whoa! I always manage to play songs in my videos, I've realized. So it's going to wait until 120. Oh, that sucks. It's actually waiting till 120 seconds of real time instead of song time. So I'm not going to show you that because it's going to go too long. Basically, you get a little dialog box, like probably about that big, and it asks you what you rate the song, and you can put 1 to 5, and then you press enter, and it rates it, and it'll play the rest of the song, and then go to the next song. And if it's not rated, then it'll ask you again. So trying to organize my library. As you can see, I've got a whopping that much done, which is awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to go on now to the phone section, and it's going to be a pretty funny video, so you better check it out. Anyway, this is Nate signing off for now. See you. Boom, I'm in a different place. I made the video that you're watching on spring break, but now I'm back at college, and before I put it online, I wanted to put up an application list of what I use on my computer, and if you guys want to see a review of one of the applications I use, go ahead and just put it in the comments, and I guess if there's enough comments, I'll show a review of how I use that particular application or some tricks about it. So yeah, just leave it in the comments. See you in the next video.